Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 159 of our Get Your Goals annual challenge. We're focusing on financial health, financial well-being, financial goals this month, and we're running through the SOAP framework. The SOAP framework is a little framework that I started formalizing and using in 2020 along with the pandemic. Every other month I did a 30-day get up and go challenge, and we covered the SOAP framework because I wanted to have personally an automatic way of dealing with all of the stuff that was coming at us as part of the pandemic, all the changes, all the lack of control, all of the things that were different and outside of our control that we needed to be able to handle and deal with. And so I thought about, well, what is my process for dealing with challenges, changes, problems, setbacks, obstacles, etc. And I came up with the acronym SOAP, S-O-A-P, which is story, options, action, which is what we're talking about today, and progress. And I use it now. I've installed it in my subconscious. I've been using it for, going on 3+ years, and it's made a huge difference in how I deal with the different things that come up every single day. So today, the A in the SOAP framework, today we are going to analyze alternative actions and pick one among those alternatives in order to take action today, because A really stands for action, because nothing happens in our lives or in the world until somebody takes some kind of action. And maybe it's just do more research. Maybe it's look into something. Maybe it's talk to somebody who's done something that you want to do before. Maybe it's to learn more about something. Or maybe it's to actually take massive action on your chosen option, right? So today I'm going to share a little tool that we use that's called weighing the pros and cons. And it's a lot like the plus and minus, or what's in it for me versus what's against it for me, the risks and rewards, all those different things as we're looking at different alternatives. So I came up with, and I make this little grid, 3 different options from yesterday. I actually brainstormed using the 6 thinking hats, different possible ways I could, and my goal is to add an additional income stream to my life so that I can pay for some things that I want to pay for to help my family. And so I came up with 3 possible ways to do that, and now I'm going to list for each of those options all of the things that are pro and for and positive about that thing, and all the things that are negative. So for example, say I want to start a business as an additional form of income. Well, the pros are I have control, I can do what I want, I can pick what I want, etc. All those things. I have a lot of personal power in choices with respect to that, but maybe there's a high barrier to entry to a particular business that I'm interested in, etc. So we want to list all of the things that are for it and all the reasons not to do it. So all the reasons to select it, all the reasons not to select it. And of course, we're not going to think of all of them, but just brainstorm and come up with as many as we can. Or if we need to, I will go ask an expert, somebody who's done it before, what were some of the advantages, what were some of the disadvantages of the path that they took. So I can learn from other people's mistakes and not have to figure all of them out on my own. So all we're going to do today is we are going to use the pros and cons strategy, make a little table. I like to make a little table so I can actually jot down a couple of keywords and notes about each thing, because it helps me to really clearly pick one alternative or one option over another. And then I immediately, as soon as I pick an action or an option, I am going to take some kind of action to move me toward that particular option, because I want to know, is it moving me toward what I want or away from what I want? We'll talk about that tomorrow with respect to progress. So action item, think of the pros and cons of different options that you brainstormed yesterday using the 6 thinking hats, and today pick one and take some kind of an action, and then just share in the comments below, say I took action, or I did it, or something like that, to just document and hold yourself accountable to doing the things that we say we're going to do during the challenge, because it's really just about doing one little thing every day to get what we want. All right, any questions? Please ask. If you're struggling with this something, a pro or a con for a particular option, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow.